Once again, giving you your lineups for the Owl. It is Hypno, Mac, and Triz. For the Chimps, Pre-Flight, Robo, and Zig. 3v3 battle here for the Contender title. And it will be a diagonal kickoff to start us off in game number 5. Owls have won 2 in a row, answering the 2 in a row from the Chimps. The Chimps go by on the far side. Hypno will get a touch off the near post. Now it's going to be Triz. Up for the 50. Pre-Flight a little over the top. Zig now back to center. That's going to be a dangerous ball on the rotation. Mac gets a touch. Robo now, usually on the defensive end, rotating towards center. Will come up to try to make a play. They have had an excellent goal in this series so far. It will be 4:30 on the clock without a goal. Without a goal, ladies and gentlemen, the 4:30 mark. So we will go ahead and say a unique experience already to have a 0-0 scoreline here. And will be Triz over on the side. Robo is actually going to be playing a little bit of offense. Goes for the bump there. Zig does get the far side. That is going to be the post. Off towards center. Triz opportunity. Goes underneath. Unable to get the touch though. And a
Big
demo on the far side again. A lot of demos coming out here. And what a cut from Robo. 1-0. The Chimps lead.
The demo was truly the difference maker here in this play. Able to catch Mac respawning. Robo's just too speedy. And unfortunately, he takes the line towards the ball as opposed to towards the net. He might have been able to save it. But all around good play coming out from the Chimps. Aggressive, and another goal we have within the first minute.
The Chimps are so, it's clear how the Chimps have put together such a strong season lineup, and this is how they've been playing all season. The amount of pressure they put on the offensive side, they really do operate with an offensive is the best defense. They don't let the ball go over to the defensive end all that much, and when it does get there, they're looking to get out of there as soon as possible. And once they have the pressure, you can see demos are coming through. Look, Robo is ready. They're on the wall on that offensive rotation. Pre-Flight has to go back because center was taken by Robo, but if not, Pre-Flight would have grabbed mid-boost, turned around, they would have kept that pressure going. And so far, we haven't seen the Owls elicit that same kind of pressure, but they are still getting wins, and that's why they're so dangerous and why they're the underdog in this series, yet they have it tied up 2-2 against the favorite.
Yeah, Trizzle is going to try and do it again. He's going to send a long ball in on 2 on net. I don't know how I like that as opposed to passing to a teammate, but Mac is going to do it. Hypno puts it off the post, and that's close. That's a dangerous ball now. Water falling down, and Hypno reads it. What a shot. What a goal. Minutes left, tied 1-1. They will not be down. They want the lead back. They will not be denied.
And Hypno is turning. Hypno had, I think, 12 boost. Doesn't care. I'm gonna make a play on this. They're making plays. They're starting to get a little bit of offensive confidence.
Yeah, why would you care? They're putting it all on the line. They've got no regrets here, and I wouldn't have any regrets coming out of the series, regardless of which team I'm playing on. Once again, the aggressive play coming out in the net from RoboFan and Zig, both combining there, which might be their downfall, as nobody's able to collect boost and reset, and the Owls are just going to score on the counterattack from midfield.
A little bit of mispositioning on the defensive end. Zig doesn't get a touch. It looked like he might have been able to get a touch there, but Pre-Flight just caught out, and I think Hypno originally was going to look for a tap off the backboard to try to send that in, but instead, after the lob, saw that it was a quality lob that was going to be on target, and nobody was making a play on it. They let that ball fall. It's 2-1 halfway through. The Owls very well after going down 0-2, maybe up 3-2 if the score stands this way, but there's still a lot of Rocket League, and any of us who have played Rocket League know if there's any time on that clock, nothing is safe. That shot will go a little bit too wide. Triz to carry up the wall. Robo was waiting for it, and will be another dangerous ball. Triz just played a little bit aggressive there towards center. That's going to be a nice ball here. Will there be a follow-up on it? Mac is up! Mac the shot! Oh my God! How is that not in? How is that not in? 2-1 remains your scoreline.
Oh, Hypno trying to come off the wall and do something mechanical once again. They have a bar out instead of a bar in, and you couldn't be more upset about that one. It would have been a beautiful goal, one of the best we've had so far in these 5 games, undeniably. And so, Chimps will put it back in the zone, but Owls once again resetting, putting on the pressure once again, back to the corner. Trying to get it over Pre-Flight, unable to do so. Trizzle keeping it in the zone, and it just seems as though the Owls have something clicking at the moment that the Chimps might have lost.
Chimps putting a little bit of pressure over to the near corner. What a play, and gets another touch. Mac trying to do it all alone. It's Triz, open space here. Mac might have been wanting to go for the demo there, it looked like, but then decided against it. And Hypno has been an offensive powerhouse here. Look to center for a teammate. Mac was back
Danger.
on the defensive end. That shot's going to be on target, and it is going to be a little too high. Hypno with the demo right by the ball. Robo, no boost. Hypno now right by. Once again, we've had a couple miscues on the defensive end for both teams, but right now the Owls are going to be the advantageous ones from that exchange, as they do have the goal lead. Less than 1 minute to go out in the corner for blue. 48 seconds here, pre-flight back to center. It's going to be Robo. Zig's up for the touch. A little too far on that attempt.
It seems as though, you know, things just didn't go the way of the Chimps there, and they're going to want that one back. They need something here, so they need to not play too scattered right now. 30 seconds is a load of time to shoot, especially when you're dunking Hypno like that, getting an excellent clear. Passing it mid to RoboFan. He's just got to touch it one more time. Trizzle with the save. Demo on the back line, though. He needs to touch this one more time. Unable to do so. Pre-flight putting it back in the zone to Robo. Mac with a wonderful save. Hypno now needs to get this past Zig, and he does. Pressure alleviated. 9 seconds left. Pre-flight awkward, needs to grab the 100 boost to make a play, but it means he can't touch the ball where he wants. He gets it out mid, though. A dribble play. 0 seconds. It's water falling down. Hypno makes the save, and it touches the ground. Owls now on match point, coming down from a 2-0 game deficit to potentially take this finals.
The Owls are up 3-2. 7 shots to 6 here, 2 saves to 4. But the most important stat line, that 2-1 goals. Hypno puts in a double and will take victory for the Owls in this game. What a play, and it is heating up here. We have had the Chimps up by 2, winning a very intense and long, to say the least, game 1. Dominating game 2, and the Owls in back-to-back overtime games take games 3, 4, and now game 5. We move on to game number 6, which very well could be the decider and give Owls the title. And what an underdog story that would be. But in front of them is a Leviathan in the Chimps, who clearly have the offensive prowess to work back into this game. We have 2 games left, potentially 1. And then don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we also have the Premier Final. So we'll have another best of 7 after this one. There's a ton of Rock League action going on stream tonight. And we're starting off pretty good so far.
Now, for anybody who might be watching, who is not a member of the RSC, these are all boys who I believe did not even make it to champ last season. I believe these are all diamond and even, I don't think quite platinum players, but potentially. These are boys who I don't think hit champ until maybe now, if at all. And they are playing some excellent Rocket League here tonight. I cannot undersell that. They are playing amazing. But Owls now with the momentum on match point. Will they be able to do it here?
Well, the Chimps starting off to kind of an awkward start there. They had an offensive opportunity going for a bump straight forward, but the ball actually rolled across an empty net after the bump with nobody able to make the play. And normally the pressure from the Chimps would give them that early goal. We've seen it time and time again, but in this game, it's not going to. And that could go well for the Owls here, but the Chimps are certainly going to tighten that up on the offense. So the Owls can't let that happen again. They just get slipped by on the defensive end. Robo's going to put a banger of a shot on target. Robo from downtown for 17. And they didn't need it earlier, but they did get it now.
Trizzle is trying to set up Mac on that play, but the problem is he pushes it, you know, not forward enough so that the defender is awkward, but not far enough back that his teammate can get it. Mac was just playing a little passive there, and it ends up costing him as he's not able to half flip and turn around and get back to that save when they needed him to. And Chimps will score once again within the first minute to take the lead, and they won't stop there as Pre-Flight is going to slam another one home.
They're going to punish on the offensive end no matter what happens on the defense. If you aren't enough to get that ball out of a dangerous spot, you can see 2 cars in goal for the Owls, neither of them able to make a play on that ball, and that's just going to be a gimme for the Chimps if you're going to let them set up like that. So Pre-Flight and Robo both put 1 in before 1 minute down. We're actually looking for a third. Hypno's not going to allow that to happen. So the Chimps firing on all cylinders to answer back a 3-game loss streak after a 2-game win streak here. And they're going to need to win this one to send it to the best of 1, the coup d'etat, as it were, for the game, the final game 7. Right now, looking pretty good at the 2-0. Plenty of time here, and Triz will put it. They have scored so many times on that far post. Not going to be able to find it this time. Back out to center. Zig to go forward. No, over the ball. And 0 boost to play with. Robo now to play some offense. By 1, not by 2. And Hypno was there. 3:30 on the clock. 2-0 lead. Hypno the demo will be enough to get to the other side. Chimps feeling pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, they have a game plan now in the Chimps. They're going to play aggressive like they were. They found their footing once again, and then you have RoboFan after making that offensive play, going for the bump on Mac in net, but unfortunately unable to get it past the other 2 blue players, as Trizzle is trying to take a shot now, saved away from Robo, and the ball will fall back midfield, awkward for everybody. Pre-fight will take another shot. Mac whiffs uncharacteristically, forcing Trizzle to make the save, but he ends up passing to Pre-fight, and you don't want to do that because he'll put under the bar every time.
What a banger from Pre-flight, and that is just gonna go center. That is unfortunate. And what fortune for Pre-flight to be there, and what execution to nail that up into the top shelf. 2:52 here, game number 6. The Chimps want a game 7. You can see they're hungry for it. Will Hypno have an answer? They've had answers in previous games, but this very well could be going the distance, ladies and gentlemen. We could be seeing it, but we got a lot of time. And I should not get ahead of myself. Mac to actually get through on the defensive end. That's going to be a shot opportunity for Zig. Zig and Pre-flight, a little miscommunication there. It's going to be underneath. Zig back to center, bumped by their teammate on the rotation there, Pre-flight. But they are up by 3, and we have reached halftime. Orange slices are out, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a banana. We'll be over to the right. Triz demoed. Miscommunication here from the Owls. By 1. If Mac could put that on target, that was actually going to be a goal, believe it or not. And it will be Hypno. Now trying to put it back towards center. 2 rotators on the outside for the Owls. This will be back. An opportunity here. Pre-flight over to Zig. Zig has gone by the ball, though, looking for the demo. And I think the Owls are wise to that play now.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They just get scored on right there. That's a dagger, setting up 4-0 now. And, you know, it's looking a lot like game number 2, where the Owls were just unable to cement a footing, and they're going to get punished simply because the Chimps have such a stellar offense that, you know, you need to put a stop to if you want to win games, and it's not happening here.
Well, Triz is going to take a nice shot on target and at least get an answer. There is still a life for both teams in this game, for the Chimps to take it to game 7. For the Owls to just outright win the series. I mean, 1:54 on the clock. If they get more opportunities like that, you better believe Hypno and Triz are going to be putting those in.
I've learned not to count them out, right? There's a reason they're here in the finals.
We can at this point, yeah.
So, you know, they're hanging in there, and I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt at the moment. You know, 1 goal might lead to 2, might lead to 3, and at that point, you don't know who's coming away with it. Awkward defensively right now as Trizzle and Hypno are both equally distanced from that ball. Out of the corner, Mac's going to have to play this one away. He whiffs, but so does Pre-flight uncharacteristically. Robo off the bar. I can't get back in. It's Zig now up, challenged by Hypno, and Hypno is able to put it away to the corner safely. Robo puts it back in now. Hypno needs to get this one wide. He puts it right into Zig, who puts it off the bar again. Robo now out of the corner. Trizzle with 1 more touch, getting bumped for his efforts, but he'll slow down Pre-flight there as he's unable to connect. And Blue will maintain their lives here, but with 1 minute left, they need to score now.
Gonna go back out over to the left side. Mac, 1 minute on the clock. Hypno has been the champion of the plays off the wall. You can see just trying to get some possession time. Right now, possession is heavily in favor of the orange squad. The Chimps favoring the ball on the offensive end in the defensive zone for Blue. Over and over again, Pre-flight is going to get a touch, but that's going to be Mac looking to cut this inside. Cannot get the last hitbox touch. It's going to get that towards the goal. It's going to go a little bit too far. That's going to be in. It's 2-4. Is there enough time for a comeback, or will the Chimps be able to secure game 7?
I think with 33 seconds left, I'm going to hedge my bet and say maybe the Chimps are going to come away with this one. However, there is no doubt in my mind that the Owls don't even care if they need to go to the 7th game, because they know they can win, and they know that they've pulled games out. They're not intimidated by a 4-1 scoreline, now making it 4-2. Regardless of what the score ends up being here, even if the Chimps score 2 more times, which Robo's going to try and put 1 in there, but Mac and Trizzle combining to stop that one. Hypno now over to Pre-flight. 9 seconds left. It seems as though 2 goals will be unattainable. Hypno's going to try his best to Mac, though. Zig is going to whiff that one. Demo from Pre-Flight, ball touches the net. We're over and done with, and we're now ready mentally and physically, emotionally, spiritually, for a game number 7 in this series. It went 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes the first game. I think we could have guessed that this might go all the way, and now we have it.
The Chimps are going to be, they win the first 2. Owls win the next 3. The Chimps answer. And we are now going to go to Game 7. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for it. The Chimps and the Owls for the title in the Contender tier. RSC Season 9 starts right now. This is time for 6 players. The Owls represented by Hypno, Mac, In24, and Trizzle. The Chimps by Pre-Flight, Robofant, and Zignian. This is going to be the start of Game 7. Get ready for it now. We go into cross spawns here on the kickoff. Will be Triz versus Robo. Won by Robo, clean on the right side. Pre-Flight to grab center boost. Robo not able to get a touch here. Look to actually maybe go underneath and steal. Hypno with the 50. Triz now on the right side. That's going to be actually sent all the way out on the left attack here. Triz by 1, by 2. It's there. Oh, Hypno sends it across instead of into the back of the net. And it is 0-0. Pre-Flight over to the left side, starting off strong in this game number 7, which might as well be game number 1 of a best of 1 at this point. 3-3. These teams have absolutely fought for it. Hypno, another touch and another opportunity. I think Hypno's ready to score.
Yeah, he wants that one, right? It's almost 2 of the exact same ball on different sides of the field, and he's gonna put one of these in eventually, but he might not have to if Trizzle's gonna come in, giving Hypno the assist, setting him up in the midfield to just come over, pop it over the first man. Last man back is stuck with his wheels on the ground, can't get up to it, and that's the way that you want to start the the Game 7, excuse me, if you are the Owls.
Pre-Flight demo on kickoff. Robofan up to the right side. That's going to be off the backboard. Hypno does get a touch. Nobody actually played it up. Pre-Flight taking their time. Saw it. There was actually a little bit of space. There was going to be a little bit of an opportunity for them to take their time, try to get something set up on the offensive side. They're finding themselves down in game number 7 here. Robofan, they were ahead 3-0 in the last game in game 6. That's going to be a shot on target. Zig, quick reaction time, gets the hitbox up. It's going to be Mac over and across. Zig now to control out of the defensive zone for Orange. Not quite the touch they were looking for. Actually just going to end up leaving that. A little bit of a miscue here. That's towards center. An opportunity for Hypno, but Hypno will not be able to make contact. Triz keeps it in. Triz with an opportunity. No, used all their boost trying to get that second touch. Unable to do so. 1-0 your scoreline here in game number 7. The Owls currently lead. They're looking to add to that lead. The Chimps trying to take the title here. Win or lose, we will have a champion after this game.
Trizzle now trying to come off the wall with this one. It seems as though both teams realize the gravity of the situation. We don't see the Chimps being too dominant, and we don't see the Owls, playing too defensive here as Hypno is trying to go for his crazy stuff off the ceiling here, unable to get back to it as the ball hugged the wall there. Trizzle now with an excellent dunk. He might come back in on this one. Zigman with a much-needed save there to save a 2-goal deficit. Robofant now trying to work it on the wall. Hypno's gonna stuff it. Pre-Flight now with a demo coming through, and Pre-Flight's gonna get it over Trizzle, tying the game up with a demo on the goal line. If these physical plays have truly proven to set these Owls on the back foot.
It's a great near post placement. 2:38, a tie game in game 7. Could you expect anything better from a finals here? And we have a whole nother set we got to go through. Zig's going to be off to the right side, looking to add to the momentum. It will be Robofan. Hypno carries right side. Mac is there. It's actually going to be Triz. Sorry, Triz with the contact. Hypno gonna let that one go. Pre-Flight is in a dangerous spot. Zig now against Hypno, and Hypno with the save number 1. Not enough though. They add to the momentum. The Chimps lead by 1.
From where he took off, I know he wanted to put this one in the corner, but he just flew out a little too far in front of it. So getting back to the ball kills the ball's momentum, and there's nobody behind you in that moment. So ball undoubtedly getting scored there despite the efforts of Hypno. Good try, but unfortunately not gonna stand the test of this Chimps offense.
Speaking of offense, we do see Hypno putting a couple pretty good shots on target, at least testing the waters. Zig up and over. Robo out to the side. Zig's actually over there. Could try to go for another touch. Now Hypno on the wall with some boost. We've seen them do some stuff before. Going for a little bit of a reset there and could not get back underneath. Hypno not afraid on the bright lights in the spotlight to go for these plays that might be necessary. The bump comes through. Hypno in the right spot to get the backflip save on near post. 2-1. Hypno right side. That's going to go by one, by two. Now we have boost for Robo. Back out the center. What a pass. And no, Mac is not ready for that one. This could actually be going the other direction. Mac needs to save it and does so. And it will be the Chimps still. Their patented offensive pressure on the rotation. But we do have a miscue. This could be the miscue that ties it up for the Owls. Going for the demo. The demo's through. The shot's in. The team play. We're tied in Game 7.
Whatever you can do, we can do better, as all three members of the Owls contributing in that play. The demo on the goal line, yoink, we'll take that one, add it to our arsenal. And now 2-2 with 1:14 left. This is silver goal territory. I'm worried here for both teams.
1 minute on the clock. Zig out to the side. It's going to be Triz now. A lot of open space. Tries to go for that upper 90 on the right side. Ball goes, it actually slides right underneath the contact. Hypno is going to go up for every ball that's on the defensive end for Orange at this point. Triz, 40 boost. Nice clear here from Robo. Out to the left. Chimps looking to answer. Robo, off one, back center. Good opportunity. Zig a little bit too far forward. Hypno with boost and an opportunity. Zig gonna go ahead and lead this from free flight. You can see the communication come through. That ball doesn't quite get clear though. This could be dangerous. Mac with a little bit of space. He's gonna try to take this up the wall. One touch, two touches. Robo doesn't want to hit that one. It's gonna be back towards center. 24 seconds now. Is there some heroics at the end of this game with 20 seconds to go? Mac is gonna try to get past the half. It's gonna be out left side. Now pre-flight. Oh, pre-flight opportunity. Not quite there. There is a player on the right side. It's Triz going up for the touch. No. 5 seconds to go. We might have our fourth overtime. This could be a pretty good opportunity. No. 2 seconds. Will the ball touch down? Extracurriculars here. Could be dangerous. How on R2K do we have yet another overtime?
These teams are undoubtedly even matched for many different reasons, but could it be sweet poetic justice without an overtime? I'll let you pick this one up, as both teams are coming out of the gates ripping it on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no longer a one game for a title. This is one goal for a title. Next team to score is declared the champion of this division. Robo, the missed touch on defensive end. You might say not like this, but if you're the Chimps, you're going to take that one to the bank. The Chimps are your champions of the Contender tier. And congratulations. What a series they had to play to take that trophy.